Thank you, Laura. Major counterterrorism training taking place in our area this week. A lot of law officers and first responders going to be joining these exercises. Fox News' Chris Renier in St. Charles detailing the training.
Hey, Ty, good morning to you. And this training is very timely because although it focuses on a attack scenario here in St. Louis, the methods can certainly be applied to the hurricane, their Idalia unfolding in Florida. We are inside the Embassy Suites at St. Charles Convention Center here. This is where the classroom training is taking part for this 3-day course. This is put on by the Readiness Lab. It's a St. Louis group that really prepares agencies for these types of emergency situations. Day 2 is going to get underway here in just a little while. And I want to bring in John Scardina. He's the founder of the Readiness Lab, kind of the brainstorm, if you will, behind the training here. John, it was kind of interesting. We were talking a few minutes ago. One of your instructors actually had to leave and go back for this because he's the Orlando fire chief.
That's right.
Talk to me about the kinds of topics you're covering here and really what they can be applied to, whether it's a hurricane, whether it's an attack scenario. These are wide-ranging issues.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is about crisis leadership, coordination, collaboration, those kind of things. And so when you're talking about mass care, which is sheltering, clothing, feeding, that kind of mission, or you're talking about evacuations, public messaging, when you're talking about those concepts, really what you're talking about is hurricanes. We evacuate in a hurricane. We do public messaging in a hurricane. Same thing during a coordinated terrorist attack, right? We need to communicate with the public very quickly. We need to increase our crisis leadership and decision making very fast. And so this kind of training, what we're doing here, is all about helping the responders from numerous different agencies, whether it's the British Army who's here or Department of Homeland Security, through FEMA, private sector like Walmart's even here. And so when we come out with all these different groups, everyone's saying, hey, how do I get better at that crisis leadership decision-making skills, for sure?
One of your videos on your website we can show as part of our interview here kind of gives you an overview of what you'll be looking at.
Sure.
What are some of the specifics that you're covering with these various groups from Homeland Security to local fire and police departments who are here? What are some of the specifics you're getting into to try and increase that communication if a crisis were to emerge?
Yeah, absolutely. So the number one thing that we're trying to figure out here is who are all the stakeholders that could help out with life-saving, life-sustaining missions. The core of everything that we're trying to do here is life-saving. And everybody who's been coming into this training and saying, hey, we recognize that we need more training in this space. We need to get better at helping people. There's a Cat 3 right now in Florida. How do we help out as many people as humanly possible? My heart goes out to Walt, who is not able to be with us because he's responding to that, as well as all those people who are in the path of that storm. So everybody's here is wanting to do that life-saving mission so much more effectively. So that's what we're getting into.
And quickly, there's culminates tomorrow with a situation at Busch Stadium. What's that going to be about? Just briefly, you kind of get into that for me.
Yeah, it's all about trying to make these students sweat a little bit, getting them nervous, getting them their stress level very high, because just like the public, we would be scared, right? A terrorist attack is a scary thing. We hope it's rare. We hope it doesn't happen. But if it does happen, how do these people be able to think when something goes boom, right? And that's the reason behind the terrorist attack. It is at Busch Stadium. We call it Doberman Stadium for our exercise. You know, it's definitely a scenario that we hope never plays out. But the whole idea is to get their stress level so high that they learn to think during a training situation.
John Scardina with us this morning, the founder of Readiness Lab. John, thank you for having us. I appreciate you.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the bottom line. This can really be applied anywhere, Ty and Margie. Certainly timely today as this hurricane disaster unfolds in Florida. For now, live in St. Charles, Chris Renier, Fox News.